Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.
What position have you held before?
I have been a salesman.
Would you tell me the general description of your present job?
I am in charge of the trading department.
What made you decide to change your job?
I'm working in a small company where further promotion is impossible.
Why do you leave your present company?
I never easily give up something that is valuable. Before I decided to quit that position, I had made a thorough analysis of things like what I would gain and what I would lose here in your company. You know, Shanghai is always a fascinating place to me, full of challenges as well as hopes. In addition to this, I have the specialized knowledge and the necessary experience of making a good. Of course, opportunities to work abroad and a higher salary are also important to me. So I believe it's worthwhile to come here to work.
Why did you pick this organization?
I'm very much interested in the position.
What made you decide to join our company?
I believe I would have better opportunities with a small but rapidly expanding company like yours.
Professor Wang, can I ask a few questions?
Certainly.
What is the tariff?
It's a tax levy by the government on goods imported into that country.
Why does the government levy the tariff?
Tariff provides the government with extra tax revenue.
Anything else?
Tariff raises the price at which the goods are sold in the importing country and therefore makes them less competitive with locally produced goods.
Oh, I know. Thank you, Professor Wang.
Do not mention it.
This is Dunlin. Is this Mrs. Smith speaking?
Yes, what can I do for you?
I just want to call and say thank you for letting me interview yesterday.
You are welcome, Mr. Sun.
And I also want to know what the status is of the position.
Sorry, we haven't made the decision at all. But we should be making the decision by the end of this week. And we'll get in touch with you once we make it.
Do you have any questions we didn't cover in the interview?
No.
Thank you. I am looking forward to hearing from you. Bye-bye.
Thank you for the calling. Bye-bye.
Bruno's.
Hi. I'm calling from Nika Corporation. We would like to hold a business lunch at the restaurant.
Oh, certainly. I'm Linda, the manager. I can help you with that. How many will there be in your party?
There will be about 18 people.
Okay. For a party that size, we have a separate banquet room in the back.
Is there an extra charge to reserve the room?
No. As long as you can guarantee at least 15 guests, there is no extra charge.
That's great. I'd like to go ahead and reserve the room. Then, for Friday, December 2nd, at around noon. This is a retirement party and we'd like to bring a cake for the guest of honor and some bottles of champagne. Will that be acceptable?
The cake is no problem at all, but we do charge a corkage fee of $15 a bottle for any alcohol not purchased from the restaurant.
Oh, that's fine.
Great. I have the banquet room reserved for a lunch-on for Nika Corporation on the 2nd of December. May I have your name and contact information?
Sure. I'm Jay McQuillan and my number is 323-555-. 6840 extension 42.
Thanks, Mr. McQuillan. I'll give you a call a week in advance to confirm the arrangements.
Sounds good. Thanks for your help.
Thank you for choosing Bruno's. We look forward to seeing you on the 2nd. What a busy week.
Really. I've never seen so much work.
Right. How are you going to spend your weekend?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Would you like to play some tennis with me before going home?
I'm not good at sports. I have never played tennis, and I know I would be terrible.
You should try it. It's a great game. Come on. Let me help you. I'm a good player, and a good teacher, too. What do you say?
Okay, but don't say I didn't warn you.
That was a pretty good shot, Mary.
Thanks. This is fun.
Let me help you with your serve.
No one has ever tried to show me how to play a sport before. Maybe I should learn to do something.
Of course, you can. All you need is a little help and a lot of practice.
Do you really think I can be a good player?
Well, maybe not a Michael Jong, but better than the average person. Would you like to play again Wednesday?
Yes. This has been fun.
Which university did you graduate from?
I graduated from Peking University.
What was your major at university?
I studied economics. I am especially interested in the economic development of China.
What course did you like best?
I like business management, and I think it's very useful for the present work.
What do you think is the relationship between the subjects you've taken and the job you are seeking?
I've taken courses on office administration, reports and correspondence writing. I think all these are closely related to the job of assistant manager, because it requires the ability to perform general office work and to assist the manager in handling all paperwork.
Julia, I would like to have a word with you. Have a seat.
Thank you.
According to your performance, I decided to give you a salary increase. From next month, there will be a 2,000 yuan raise to your salary. Although your first raise might not sound considerable, the company believes that with your ability, sooner or later you'll get a better raise.
Thank you very much, Mr. George. As a newcomer, I understand that you have your consideration and I am satisfied with the raise.
I think you deserved this.
Thank you again. I'll keep doing my best.
Bad news, I'm afraid. Our supplier has gone bust. The parts you ordered have arrived at the docks, but the handling agent won't release them until someone pays the invoice. We also need to arrange transport to the factory.
Don't worry about the cost. Our insurance policy covers us against situations like this. We need those parts urgently. Could you please try to get them here tomorrow?
Hello, Green Trading Company. What can I do for you?
I'm Mr. Stevens' secretary. He has an appointment with Mr. Green today.
Yes. It'll be at 3 o'clock this afternoon.
I'm afraid we have to reschedule it.
Didn't we make that appointment a long time ago?
I'm very sorry, but Mr. Steven must leave for Hong Kong right away.
How about Friday afternoon?
That'll be fine.
What is your strongest trait?
Adaptability and sense of humor.
How would your friends or colleagues describe you?
Pause a few seconds. They say Mr. Chen is an honest, hardworking and responsible man who deeply cares for his family and friends.
What personality traits do you admire?
Honest, flexible and easygoing.
What leadership qualities did you develop as an administrative personnel?
I feel that learning how to motivate people and to work together as a team will be the major goal of my leadership.
How do you normally handle criticism?
Silence is golden. Just don't say anything. Otherwise the situation could become worse. I do, however, accept constructive criticism.
What do you find frustrating in a work situation?
Sometimes, the narrow-minded people make me frustrated.
How do you handle your conflict with your colleagues in your work?
I will try to present my ideas in a more clear and civilized manner in order to get my points across.
To secure employment hopefully with your company.
How long would you like to stay with this company?
I will stay as long as I can continue to learn and to grow in my field. I have just received your note which informs me that you have offered the accountant position to another candidate. May I ask why I was defeated?
We have thought of you carefully with discretion, but the other candidate has more experiences.
Experience is important, but don't you think capability is more valuable than that?
Yes, I think so. But how do you prove to me that you are more capable?
Maybe you can hire me on trial. If I'm not qualified for the job, you can let me go.
Good idea. Good morning, I am Monica. Are you Mr. White, the manager of finance department? I am the newcomer and also working in the finance department.
Yes, that is me. Nice to meet you, Monica. Welcome on board.
Thank you. I am very happy to have my own office now. I've never had one before. It is very nice.
Well, we have nicer things than that in this company. You will find out soon.
Really? What could that be?
Well, I bet you will love them too. If you need help, just ask me anytime. I am in the next door. You can also reach me through the extension 508.
That is very kind of you. Thank you very much.
Will you introduce me to the new colleague?
Haven't you met yet?
No, we haven't.
I'll be glad to do it.
What's our target audience for this campaign?
This go-around we're focusing on new moms, families with median income and one or more children under the age of 2.
Do you think that's much different from the sucker moms we tailored the last campaign for?
Well, there are some similarities that come up. Because both groups are made up of mothers, so as before, we can play up on maternal instincts, hygiene, safety, along those lines. But that being said, there are some specific differences that come into play because we are dealing with mothers of infants here.
Right, that makes sense. What's the average age?
Demographics say an average age of 28.7, educational background of university or postgrad, annual household income of 40 to 50K a year.
Morning, Mr. Winthrop. This is Sally Parker, Mr. Emery's secretary. Mr. Emery has asked me to set up a meeting with you.
Certainly, Miss Parker. Let me get my book. My secretary's out and I can't keep anything straight.
I understand. Would you like me to call you back?
No, that's all right. How about the 30th at 4 p.m.? Is an hour enough? Do you give me a bonus?
Yes. We don't give bonus every month, but we offer semi-annual bonuses.
Do you allow any commission?
Yes. Commission will be given on the basis of your sales revenue. And the percentage will be 2% of your total revenue.
Why do you want to be a tour guide?
I like to travel and I also like meeting various kinds of people.
What courses have you completed at college?
I have studied English, tourist culture, guiding methods and techniques and so on.
Have you learned any other foreign languages?
Yes, I have learned Japanese as well.
Do you know that is a hard job?
Yes, I know, but I don't mind working hard.
Is there anything you want to ask about?
No, I only wish that you could give me a definite answer to my application as soon as possible.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.